Our project was designed as a solution to the age-old problem of not knowing when your Amazon package or other urgent mail had been delivered. Our team proposed an IoT mailbox that sends a message to a person when their mail has been placed in their mailbox. Our approach to this design was to first assemble all the components that were needed to execute the proposal. This included a Raspberry Pi, which once served as the brain of a drone, and a contact switch from the door of a motorhome. We then began programming in Python. The idea behind the software was to have data sent to the Raspberry Pi when the contact switch was opened, meaning that the mailbox door was opened. If it was opened during delivery time, then an SMS message would be sent to the person's phone. Once we began implementation, we realized that we needed to make some changes to our original idea. At first, we wanted the design to be wireless. However, because of the hardware restrictions, we decided it would be best for our design to have a wired connection. We also thought we were going to have to use two different power sources for the contact switch and the Raspberry Pi, but during testing, we realized that they both operated efficiently on the 5-volt battery.
As far as the hardware implementation of our project, for the brain of our system, we used the Raspberry Pi Model B microcontroller. In order to tell the microcontroller that the mail has been delivered, we made use of a quickie door switch. Now, this switch is originally from a motorhome and was used to trigger the front steps to lower when the motorhome door comes open. The idea here is that instead of the switch sending a signal to lower down the steps, if the contact is lost during mail delivery hours, it will instead send a text message notifying that the mail has been delivered. In order to power both the Raspberry Pi and the contact switch, we use a RAVPower Deluxe portable charger and a breadboard with various wires, enabling us to distribute the power to multiple sources. Of course, the prototype would not be complete without an actual mailbox. In order to mount the hardware inside the mailbox, we use various metal brackets for tying things together, and we also use an abundance of Velcro to allow for easy removal and to take up as little space as possible, ensuring that there is plenty of room for the mail.
Our code made heavy usage of various libraries, such as the time library and the datetime library, to delay code execution and get the current time respectively. Most notably which, though, were the Twilio library and the GPIO0 library. The Twilio library allowed us to access the Twilio platform, which enabled our Raspberry Pi to send SMS messages to the user's mobile phone. The GPIO0 library gave our Python program access to the Raspberry Pi's pins. Using this library allowed the program to know the state of the mailbox door. Our code was set up so that it continuously checked the state of GPIO pin 24, where the contact switch was connected. When the mailbox door did open, the code would check if the current time was between the delivery hours of 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. with 5 minutes for leniency. If it was, the Raspberry Pi would send the user's cell phone a text message alerting them that they had received mail and at exactly what time.
Hey Dad, is the mail here yet?
I don't know.
Is this you? Do you find yourself anxiously waiting for your mail to arrive, only to find that it was delivered hours ago? Then we have a solution for you. It is an IoT, or Internet of Things, mailbox. As can be seen here, it has been outfitted with a contact switch, Raspberry Pi microcontroller, breadboard, and an internal battery. I know it's a little difficult to see in this video. This contact switch is a normally closed contact switch, indicating that its usual status is closed, as in a close corresponds to a 0 and an open corresponds to a 1. The process of delivering mail is defined as an open and a close of the mailbox. As can be seen on my screen here, when the code is run, the mailbox reads as closed. However, when the mailbox is open, the code reads as open and then closed again. This process of delivering mail triggers an SMS message to be sent to my cellular device. As indicated here, a message has been sent indicating that mail has been delivered and at the date and time that it has been delivered. Hey Dad, did the mail come?
I don't know.
Never mind.